Welcome, everybody, to what should be a memorable experience for everybody here in the building. The Big 12 Championship game has a history of wild, dramatic finishes, and based on this matchup today, we could be in for another one. There's a lot more at stake than a championship trophy here today. There's playoff positioning and potentially just getting into the playoff on the line as well. So the stakes have never been higher. As we'll see the number 21 team in the country, the West Virginia Mountaineers, taking on the 11th ranked team, the TCU Horned Frogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So TCU's offense comes on the field first today. And this quarterback, of course, Kirk, he's the guy that stirs the drink for this team.
Talk about the total package. He runs it, produces it, directs it, acts out all the scenes. He's the whole package. I love a quarterback who understands the ins and outs of a football game. This kid plays like he wrote the manual.
Catch made on the left side, powering through the defender. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game. And the Horned Frogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
How about that? That's the way to start a game. Some early fireworks on the first play from scrimmage.
And the freshman brings him down quickly. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. Setting the tone early. How about the execution of the opening drive of a conference championship game?
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
Return starts from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So the West Virginia Mountaineers offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but your team.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
The game makes it second and medium. Handoff from the shotgun. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Oh, the pass is picked off. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Texas Christian. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kirk.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And the returner brought down by that coverage team. The West Virginia offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Well, the defense... all week is about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
The back's got it. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
It's third down for the offense. And they pick up the first on the ground. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line. Give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
And the Mountaineers will line up on 1st and 10. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Makes a quick grab. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start.
False start.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up. Mountaineers will line up to punt it away. Not the way he wanted to kick it. No chance for a return. That football bounces away from the returner and heads out of bounds. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. They're going to run it. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. And the Horned Frogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit. The short completion of the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. First down here for this offense. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. The only problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
Breaking free at the 35. Explosive play, and the offense will set up now inside the 30-yard line.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Back to throw again. He's running out of time here. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
Running back has it on the screen now. Well, the screen doesn't produce a first down. Good work by the defense. Now it's fourth down. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And the West Virginia offense is back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away, and they begin to click now. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. They bring him down, but a solid game they were in first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. And the Mountaineers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job at getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Running play called on third and short. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down. They look to throw it here on second down. Receiver makes the catch. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment for this critical down. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. Can he get there on the ground? And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. Mountaineers look to keep this drive moving. And looking to throw now on first down. Catch made on the left side. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. High completion makes it second and medium. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Tackle, but first down. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. And the Mountaineers line up on 1st and 10 now. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, West Virginia.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Here comes the point after attempt. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And here's the return from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And one final play before the end of the quarter. And now the handoff. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. And Kirk, it's TCU with the lead so far. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Linebackers making some adjustments now. Going to try to use his legs here. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. The Horned Frogs will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Shotgun formation here on third down. Makes a quick catch. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. Here's a 1st and 10 play.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the 1st down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And he drops back in the gun. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. See what the call is on 1st and 10.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many 1st downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Tackle made after a big gain. And the Horned Frogs are in the red zone now. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain on the pitch and catch. The defense takes their 3rd and final timeout to make some adjustments at the sideline. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. Looking to chuck it again. And the junior gets home, making a sack there. 2nd and goal play. Spot the ball at the 9. Looking to score with a run to the right. And they're able to get him down. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And they will trot out the field goal team here. He was successful in his 1st attempt. This one a chip shot from 25 yards out. The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive. There's a flag down. It was on the defense. Wouldn't be enough for 1st down yard. You figure they'll take the 3 points. The kicker's got to be protected in a defenseless position like that. That penalty is going to give the offense a 1st down. And the Horned Frogs trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's swarmed by the defense. Offense facing 2nd and goal. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Another handoff to him on 2nd and goal. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, TCU. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Looking to throw it on 1st down. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Mountaineers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Can he make it to the marker? They make the stop just short of the 1st. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down.
Well, this guy did everything that he could to try to get to that 1st down marker. It looks like he's just going to be inches short, and it's decision time for the offensive coordinator and head coach.
Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
Yeah, that is a gutsy call to go for it on 4th down in your own territory. But you can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to their go-to plays that they call up specifically for these situations.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. And the Mountaineers are on the move here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Chris, it's the consistency in his back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
The Mountaineers getting set on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Looking right. This one caught. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a 1st down.
That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. They make the tackle, but that scramble earns him enough yards for the 1st down. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. An inside give now from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5.
False start.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Tackled after the completion. Offense will now set up inside the 5.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. I thought they were going to pick up the 1st down. They're going to be short of it, but I wouldn't be surprised to see them go for it.
Here we go on 4th down. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Methodical but effective. They're probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in a conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
And the returner will be brought down. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here with the final seconds of the 1st half, backed up near their own end zone. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down. One play, and they're already past the 40, 1st and 10. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Checks this down to the running back. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Short pass finds the tight end. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. And he pulls in the catch. That's an explosive gain. They've got him, but the gain all the way to the 28. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. He made good on his last attempt, but this one is from 45 yards out. Long enough and good. And that will extend their lead even further. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Horned Frogs will kick this away to get the second half going. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. First down. Looking to throw the football. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. That picks up a first down. They'll spot it at the 39. And the Mountaineers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving his defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Offense getting set. It's second down. He'll hand it off. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
The Mountaineers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. They'll ride the back again here. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
He's got it for a big gain. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Ball handed off. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the first down. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance and a really nice game.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give him another chance. Touchdown, Mountaineers. And the comeback is on. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than a conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. BHC is good. They still trail, though. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And bulldozing his way through. They get him down, but he found a good lane in that return. So the drive starts with pretty decent field position. And the TCU offense takes the field. Settled for a field goal last time out. Can they open things up on this possession? Play action here on first down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to...
Football comes out. Ball carrier makes the recovery and also picks up a first down. And the Horned Frogs come to the line in the hurry-up.
Oh, the defense makes a huge play. They were able to poke the ball away from the receiver, but the offense was quicker to get to the ball, so they retained possession.
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. That completion makes it second and medium. He hands it off from the gun. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. And the Horned Frogs pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. The Horned Frogs are going to cash in here in the red zone. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Snags the quick throw. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. It's a quick grab. Brought down at the 7. But the completion moves him closer to the goal line. And the Horned Frogs hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. It's a blitz look here from the defense. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Coming up, second down and goal. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. This offense cannot be stopped. Now to try for the two-point conversion. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a two-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job with this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this two-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner will be brought down. And the West Virginia offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. You bring him down, but he makes the 3-yard line. That's a solid gain. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Caught quickly. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. And the Mountaineers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Bringing pressure. They got him. It's a sack for the defense.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
It's caught downfield. Finally brought down, but the offense moving close to the red zone here. The Mountaineers will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. They'll run it from the gun. Nowhere to go in this one. That's the end of 3, the final quarter coming up. And Kirk, it's TCU with the lead so far. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. It's a shotgun run call. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? On third down, it's a handoff. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And 2nd down and goal now for this offense. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Urgency here. Got to cut it this lead. It's 3rd down and touchdown, West Virginia. And the comeback continues. This will be fun. Strange things happen when the conference championship trophy is on the line. 1 possession game, 4th quarter. Who's going to step up?
So here's the deal. Your defense just gave up a touchdown. Now all of a sudden we got a game. What will your offense do to be able to secure a victory? You want to win a championship? Go out and earn it.
And they tack on the extra point. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? The shotgun handoff here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Short loss on the play sets up 2nd and long from the 18. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. It's an out route. The catch made. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Boy, a questionable call there on 3rd down. I know they don't convert, but why not run the ball? Keep the clock moving, especially working with the lead in the 4th quarter. Now you got a big decision here on 4th down and short.
And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the West Virginia offense is back out on the field. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. They'll run it here. Running with purpose. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. I mean, he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Makes a quick grab. Brought down to crosses midfield to the 46. And the Mountaineers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down.
We'll hand it off. And tackled after a small pickup there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Tackle made after just a short gain. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Here comes a handoff. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And the pass is incomplete. A crucial misfire here late in the game, and the ball will turn over on downs. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll give it to the back. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47. Offense will set up on 1st and 10.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab, refusing to be brought down. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. High completion, good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's caught. Touchdown, Texas Christian. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. They took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field after the review. The play will stand. And they get set now to try the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to move this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner is brought down. And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. And he's going to fire this one deep down the middle. And it's intercepted. Can he take it all the way? Not just the pick, but a big return sets up the offense in good position.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back.
Well, they put a lot of points on the board, Kirk. The offense really clicking today, but it just wasn't enough.
Yeah, you got to understand that this defense has certainly played better, but they played one of the most talented offenses, in my opinion, in the entire country. Obviously, there's plenty to improve on, but you also have to acknowledge that the offense was just really good.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
It's now time to select your team. Do you want to build a team from the ground up or take over an established contender? Pay attention to each team's prestige rating, represented by the number of stars next to each team's name. Teams with a higher prestige will be ready to compete for the college football playoff right away, while lower prestige teams provide a greater challenge to build into contenders. The choice is up to you.